folks, I'm Pete Burak, and welcome to the studios of Ave Maria Radio. You're watching Cathlist. Did you know that Saint Scholastica was the sister of Saint Benedict? You know, raven, wrangling, cave-dwelling, poison-repellent Benedict, founder of the religious order of Saint Benedict, commonly known as the Benedictines. Tradition says that they were twins, but, well, we don't really know. In fact, we don't really know much about her at all. But we do know a few nifty things, and because her feast day is coming up on Friday, I thought I'd share a few interesting facts about her life. Scholastica was actually a fairly typical, albeit wealthy, Christian Roman young woman in the Middle Ages. A woman of her class and time would live at home with her parents until she married or joined a religious order, which is exactly what she did. Tradition holds that when she did decide to enter religious life, she lived in a convent about 5 miles from her brother, one that became the first Benedictine convent. According to Pope St. Gregory the Great, who was a Benedictine and wrote a biography of the twins, or not twins, depending on tradition, Scholastica was consecrated to God from a young age. In some ways, she was a typical sibling. She pulled his hair, she called him names, and once a year, she and Benedict would meet in a home owned by the monastery that wasn't too far from the gate. In the last year of Scholastica's life, they met as usual. They spent the day praising God and discussing matters of the church, as most siblings do, right? But as the day drew to a close, Scholastica begged her brother to stay the night and leave in the morning. He refused, since monks don't sleep outside their cells. She bowed her head and folded her hands in prayer. Immediately, a monstrous thunderstorm erupted, making it impossible for him to go back to the monastery. Benedict was irritated and asked her why, and Scholastica retorted with, "Well, you wouldn't listen to me, so I asked God." Sounds like a little sister. Benedict forgave her, and they spent the night in prayer and conversation. Man, Iris, I wish that worked for me when I wanted Brian to do something. 3 days after that event, when they were back in the convent and monastery respectively, Scholastica died, and Benedict saw her soul ascending to heaven in the form of a dove. She and Benedict were buried together. As was a custom in the Middle Ages, Benedict had actually prepared a tomb for himself, but when Scholastica died first, he decided to bury her in his tomb. When he died 4 years later, they were buried together. As St. Gregory said, when you can put one body in a tomb, why not put two bodies? Actually said, not even the tomb could separate the bodies of these two who are always of one mind in God. All right, that's all for now, folks. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and even if you didn't, and subscribe to our channel if you'd like to see more. Click here if you'd like to learn about Ave Maria Radio, and click here to learn about the young adult outreach I direct. And as always, there are links to check out in the description below. Thanks for watching. See you next week when we'll be talking about people we'd like to see canonized and why. Ciao! Sound check. Check, check, check. Any feathers?
No feathers.
Never thought I'd ask that. Radio? Who needs a radio? Ready, Harry? Ready, Lloyd? Mark. Yeah. Yeah. Did you know that Saint Scholastica is hard to say? Well, I do. Did you know that Saint Scholastica... Oh my goodness. I've been saying it so easily. Okay, no, this is not happening. We don't really know much about her at all. But we do know a few nifty things, and because her feast day is coming up on Friday, I thought I'd share a few interesting facts about her life. Pooh, nailed that one. Possible for him to go to the monastery. Benedict was... Oh, didn't see the period there. You know what's fun about this too is I can see people walking by and making faces at me. Not this guy, but like these guys over here. Yeah. Like behind the glass. They're like, lights.
Okay, we're still rolling.
So
it's like a zoo. We're looking at it in like your cage.
yeah.
Oh, let's look in here.
Yeah. If I was a caged animal, I'd be like,
Throwing poop.
yeah, I hate my life. I'm a lion, darn it. I should be roaming the Serengeti.